Hi! Today I want to share with you 5 quick ways to replenish your energy when you're feeling so low. My name is Mofoluwaso Ilevbare. I'm a best-selling author, speaker, leadership and lifestyle coach. I'm a proud believer in being unstoppable. But there are times when our energy is on an all-time low. There are times when it feels as if you just can't find the strength to get up from bed. I've been there. There are times when I just can't even seem to get the sheets off my face because I'm so tired. Here are 5 quick ways that you can replenish lost energy when you're feeling so low. Number 1 is to sleep well. I've realized that many times we try to cheat nature. But when even God created the heavens and the earth, the Bible says that He created that in 6 days and on the 7th day He rested. It taught me something. There must be some wisdom that comes from being in the doing zone and then taking time off to be in the being zone. The doing zone is the zone where you're constantly up and down. You're doing runs here and there. You're speaking, you're coaching, you're training, you're running your business. But then there are times to be in the being zone where you're just taking the time to replenish and to refresh and to renew yourself. Sleep is one thing that God has provided without Him asking us for any money. It's a free gift that God has given, and we need to train ourselves to spend the time to sleep well from time to time. So whether you're a night owl or you're the day kind of person, you need to find what works for you. Find a few hours in there to sleep. An interesting TED Talk that I watched online a while ago talked about the brain taking the time to excrete its waste while we sleep. Now imagine if we don't sleep enough for the brain to do that process. You end up with a lot of what I call brain poo, right? Maybe that's what's causing your migraine. Maybe that's what's causing that headache that keeps coming back. Spend the time to sleep well. The second thing that you should do is to exercise. Exercise is a great way of replenishing lost energy. I found out that days when I am not fit or I have stopped my exercise routine, I feel tired more easily and I feel flabby. But when I keep doing the things that I need to do from an exercise standpoint, it helps me to feel fit and feel energized for the day. Now, maybe you're a busy person like me. I'm not the type of person that likes going to the gym. And so I find little ways of doing things like that, which is maybe using YouTube videos, 5-minute cardios, 5-minute abs training, things like that I can watch at home and do in the comfort of my bedroom. You should be able to find something that works for you. Some people use Fitbits and they count about 10,000 steps a day. Whatever works for you, swimming, golf, find a sport. Things like that can help to regain lost energy. Number 3 is to drink a lot of water. I've realized that water is something that God created, and it's something that to a large extent is not so expensive. If you probably have to buy a few bottles a day. I went to the doctors a while ago and they needed to take a blood sample. The first question they asked me was if I had had water that morning. I said I hadn't, but I felt I was okay. Now the nurse tried. 3 times they tried to find my veins in order to take the blood, and it was so difficult to do. It was painful. So she asked me to come the next day, but make sure that before coming, I had at least 2 bottles of water. So I took those bottles of water reluctantly and went back the following day. Guess what? In one shot, she was able to draw out my blood and I saw it flowing freely. It's the power of drinking water. Water helps to cleanse our systems. Water helps to get our body organs going. Water helps to replenish lost energy. Many people find it easy to carry around an aluminum bottle or a glass bottle or something that helps you to replenish energy. That way you're not looking for soda drinks, you're not looking for juicy things that are not healthy. Water is great for your spirit, your body, and your soul. Number 4 is to spend time in nature. I've realized that many of us, we're too busy. We're too busy, either we have our own cars or we're busy in buses or we're busy just doing things that we forget to take the time to explore the world around us. When was the last time you actually did some deep breathing? Spending time in nature, spending time to breathe in the air that God has given so freely. Take the time to do it. Take a walk. And you might realize that the energy you've lost is coming back to you. And the fifth thing, very quickly, is to take regular breaks off social media. Yes, it's an age where everything is following us around. My WhatsApps are pinging, my Insta stories are going off, everyone has something they want to share with me on Facebook. From time to time, take time off social media. I actually encourage you to do it at least once a week. Find an hour or two a week. Some use a day, but I know for some of us who run our businesses using social media, it might be tough going off a whole day. But a few hours a week should be sufficient for you to take the time off, to rest your eyes, rest your brain away from all the pressure that comes from social media. What that person is doing, what that person is wearing, how much that person is making in their business, what's going on in that family or marriage. Take your mind off that and spend the time to relax, to refresh, spend it with family. It's amazing how much value and how much replenishment we can get from going offline. Try it out and tell me how it makes you feel. I hope you found these 5 things very helpful. Try them out, tell me how it is, and I wish you renewed super duper energy next time I see you. Bye-bye.